Hello, thank you for joining our panel discussion this afternoon. We hope you're enjoying your day. Because today, our panel is going to have a discussion about supporting children's mathematical development and share stories from infancy through preschool educators. A couple of minutes and let the panel introduce themselves, beginning with Shelley.
Okay, hi everyone, welcome. My name's Shelley, and I work at Glendale College, and I've been here for 32 years. I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in human development with an emphasis on college teaching, and I'm excited to be here today.
And hello, everyone. My name is Brittany Montalongo. I am a master teacher here at Lighthouse for Children. It's our early childhood development program under Fresno County Superintendent of Schools. I work mainly with infants and toddlers, support with preschool sometimes as well. It's great to see you all.
Well, hello, everyone. Last but not least, Janet here. So I'm Janet. I work with Shelley at Glendale Community College Child Development Center, and I've been here for the past 7 years, I would say. And mostly, I would say I work with every single room, but mostly in the preschool side. And I'm excited to be here.
Okay, well, thank you, panelists, and welcome again. We'll go ahead and dive in. Our time is limited for today, and so I want you guys all to have the time you need for these discussions. So I will start with our first question. If you could tell us how you have created a mathematically rich daily routine.
Okay. I can go first. So let's say in the what we do, like one of the things that we do in the, let's say for mealtime, let's say it's breakfast time. Some of the children are here. They help us to set up the tables for the mealtime. We started asking questions: how many children are here, for example? How many cups do you think that we need? Are we missing anybody? What utensils, for example, are we going to need? How many of them? Or kind of break down for them, and then for them to be able to kind of think and then kind of answer, and then be able to kind of help us through the routine of the classroom.
Right. So that's part of like one of the things that we do. Part of our daily routine is, like Janet said, and it's one-to-one correspondence: how many children, how many cups, how many plates, that kind of stuff. And then the other thing that Janet and I were talking about too, like during meal times, if they get a half a cup of milk, like how much is a half a cup of milk? So that's part of math too, like saying half a cup. And then Janet, what do they do during hand washing?
Oh, well, they count. We're there to support them always, and they count. From 2 to any, and then we're there like one-to-one corresponding, as Shelley said. Like make sure that they're counting like the germs and everything, but the counting over there is happening too. And they also help us when we're trying to, because they nap here, so they help us to set up the cots as well. So how many children are here? Who sleeps where? How many blankets? How many sheets for their beds do we need? For the cots do we need? So they help us through that too. It's amazing to see like all of them are memorizing like who goes where, how many.
Such good things. Yeah. I'm so with you ladies on routines in our classroom. You can like find math everywhere. And with routines, especially with the little ones, it's very crucial for them that they have that stability and they get to go throughout their day. But at the same time, with them not even being aware of it, they're learning math. Math concepts, like you said, Shelley, one-to-one correspondence when setting up a table, or they can learn math through colors and shapes that they see around. Sitting on a carpet square, they can see shapes and colors. Lining up. Let's line up by colors. Who has a red shirt on? Let's all line up if you have a red shirt on. If you have green sneakers, let's line up next. They're learning those sequences throughout the day, first, then last. All great concepts that are focused around math, and a lot of the children aren't even aware of it. I know one of my favorite things to do with my little ones is use recycled materials. They love recycled materials such as ramps, like rolling things down, seeing, how fast a car can go down a ramp, or a ball, which one goes faster, the ball or the car. It's really nice to see those things blossom, and they're having such these rich, deep conversations. I mean, I had children who are interested in cars. And so then you just, you make your curriculum around what they're interested in, such as like the cars. And okay, let's line up the cars. Let's make patterns with the cars. Let's race with the cars. So there's a lot of growing and a lot of learning and rich vocab that's being stemmed from our everyday routines, as the ladies mentioned before. Those routines are very crucial and they're very important, and they're learning so much.
One thing too that Janet and I were talking about, just part of the daily routines, Dana, and I know you want to go on to the next one, is now that we have to check them in, like we do it all electronically because the families aren't allowed in because of COVID and that. And then Janet does most of the check-ins in the morning, and you were talking about the thermometer. Do you want to share with that?
Sure. So one thing that I do, I mean, we check the thermometer either by on their foreheads or on their hands, and then I turn them around and I say, okay, what number does it show? Well, the older ones they're able to read. Like it says 97, and then they stop over there. Sometimes for some of them it's hard to say point like 3, but for the older ones it says 97.4, and I'm like, perfect temperature. Let's go wash and you can come in. No fever for you. It means you can come in. Yeah.
That's a fantastic example of using what you already have to be doing. You all mentioned making math out of non-math things during routine, like cups and plates. Is there something that a particular math material that you use during a daily routine that is a typical math material, but you use it during a daily routine?
Oh, yes. I have one just with like diaper changing. Diaper changing is, something that they're doing all the time. They're learning so much with diaper changing. They're learning up and down. They're learning gravity. They're learning size. They're learning, okay, how much paper do I need? How much wipes do I need to take out? Can we count the wipes? 1, 2, 3. How much soap do we need to wash our hands afterwards? Less and more. They're learning up and down, less and more, all these different things that are, typical everyday materials that we have while still learning and grasping so much math.
Perfect.
I agree. Yeah.
You look like.
No, I just think it's just everything is so integrated when children are learning it, and because we teach at a college and we're a child development lab school for the college students, and that's us. Sorry, we're having a police training outside our facility today. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
But part of the college students, when you say like, okay, you're going to do a lesson like incorporating like math and science, and they always go to numbers and shapes, and it's like trying to get people to think outside the box, that math is incorporated in, and even like Brittany's saying, in getting more soap, or oh, that's too much soap. Mm-hmm. Or do you have enough soap, or what? Like it's incorporated in everything. So just trying to make math visible, and understanding that it comes in lots of different shapes and sizes, right? No pun intended on that shapes one.
Thank you, Shelley. That's actually a really nice question. When you are thinking about ways, particularly with your early education students, how you go about getting them understanding on how to purposefully plan for engaging children in math. You all shared example of kind of sneaky math, but talk a little bit about purposeful math engagement.
Do you want me to answer? Or?
Go ahead.
Anyone? Janet, if you wanted to kick this one off.
Because part of it is having them understand like what math looks like just from setting the table. It's not a chore that they're setting the table. It is part of the routine. And then I think we had a student do a great thing understanding, and Brittany was talking about ramps in our environment. What's in our environment? We have slides. We have a huge crater at our school that is like a grass that rolls down into rocks. And then they were able to find the handicap access ramps in our school. Like the kids went on a ramp hunt to find like things that are already naturally here. And then how do we incorporate that is part of math. There's great language like Brittany was talking about, like we can talk about density, like heavier things roll faster down ramps. It's here around us all the time. Like how do we encourage people to see it differently, I guess.
Yes. And to piggyback on you, Shelley, it's like you said, it's incorporated in almost everything we do. I know we were talking earlier about music and how you can even incorporate math in the music that we teach. Tempo, rhythm, speed. These are all great things that the children are loving to explore. I know my littlest, youngest learners, which are infancy through toddlers, They love just making beats and rhythms on like drums, but they can also do it while they're at the table eating. We can sing about our mealtime. We can go outside and we can hit on the floor. We can go fast. We can go slow. There's so much that they can learn just with instruments, the shapes, the colors of it, the features that they have. Like you said, you and Janet pointed out, it's everywhere. Math is not just the 1, 2, 3s. It's literally in everything we do. There's some type of mathematical concept that we can gain from that.
And I think part of the, like Janet and I were having conversations about math for this reason. And but we were, you know how you have parents that come in and they said, oh, my children already know their ABCs because they know A, B, C, D. And I go, they know a song. It doesn't mean they necessarily know their ABCs. So kind of thinking about that in math too, like when we do, there's a lot of finger plays, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, but then I have a hot dog song. And if I have 5 hot dogs and Janet ate the first one, how many do I have left? It's like adding, subtracting. Oh, how many more hot dogs do I need? You know, it happens. It doesn't have to be like, okay, we're going to learn the number 1. What comes next? What comes next? Like trying to make learning fun and about math and having them critically think and say like, oh, Janet didn't get a hot dog yet. Like you need 1 more hot dog. So I love music, and we've been doing musical instruments. We do a music class. We talked about crescendo, day crescendo. Janet did percussion instruments with them the other day. And yeah, music is math, right? We did a thing on whooping.
Yeah. Even when we're doing like a drum, like going slow, going fast, you know, like short notes, longer notes. It's amazing to see like how can they, I mean, it's all, as you said, it's around us, and how children are kind of, when we're doing music, it's so like natural, I would say. I mean, they're like kind of waiting for it, and they really enjoy it, and they kind of participate in it. And as you can see that, yeah.
And even following sequences, you know, like, and then they do it, you know, that's like all part of math, right? Patterns, math, all of it. So, all right. Awesome.
You guys spoke very well about how to engage children with very easily because of their natural curiosity. They're already meeting you there just because of, again, their natural curiosity, and being intentional about the vocabulary that you use. About things stood out for me in all of the instances that you guys shared. I noticed in the chat, Amanda has already had a light bulb moment that she'd never considered talking about math, using math words during things like diaper changing. So when we think about our daily routines and getting the math into those things in an intentional way, but still in a way that children are interested in. Can you tell me how you have engaged families in these early math, and what's been successful, and maybe some challenges you've faced with getting families to engage in math?
Brittany, were you the girl that did the pizza night or no?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Great story.
I can talk a little bit about that. So over here at the Lighthouse Center, Lighthouse for Children, we engage in family fun math night. That's something that we're doing here. We used to do them in person, and now that, you know, with COVID restrictions and trying to keep everybody as safe as possible, we are now switching over to the online platform, which is great. We use Zoom. Our wonderful ECE math department and Caroline Feister, she's awesome. They have given us so many opportunities to go on ahead and do these fun math nights. We start off with a book, a simple book. The last one that we did, the one you're referring to, Shelly, about pizza, was called Cook It. The kids loved that book. And so we front loaded them at home or at school, and then they were able to bring the book at home as well and read with their families. Through the whole week leading up to our math night, we were able to really dive deep into those books and to the vocabulary and talk about, like, you know, sizes, measurements, shapes, and all those good things. And we were even able to create dough with them and, you know, do the ingredients and measurements. And they were able to take those dough pieces that they made home and create their pizzas virtually with us. So that was really fun. It got everybody together. The kids loved it. The pizzas were delicious. The kids were excited about all the shapes from their toppings, about how long do we set the timer for to put the pizza in the oven. They were learning so many things and they were so excited. And I don't think they were really aware, like you said, sneaking it in. I don't think they were aware that they were really doing math. They were doing subtraction. How many things are left over after I pour this water out? I mean, they were doing so much addition, subtraction, so many math concepts. And I don't think they were really sinking in that I'm learning math right now. In their minds, it was I'm playing, I'm exploring, I'm baking, I'm having a good time with my family and friends. So it was wonderful to be able to be a part of that.
Are there any other experiences? And I agree that was a fantastic event. I was able to be a fly on the wall for that. It was a lot of fun to see that the kids being so excited about the things that they had talked about at school, and then they got to bring them home. And I was particularly enjoying the students that had younger siblings at home that were engaged in the activity but weren't part of it at school. There was a whole lot of power in that conversation with those families. So
yeah, we got siblings now saying, "Oh, I can't wait to go to preschool. It's so fun."
As it should be, right? Something funny that happened, like authentically at our school one time, we were having goldfish crackers for snack, and then like do a provocation. Do they all have eyes and smiles? What do you think? Do they all have eyes and smiles on those goldfish crackers?
I don't know. Now that you mention it.
That's the thing. So then we started looking at them, right? So we're doing observation, we're doing that, and some do and some do not. And I didn't know either, but as a teacher, right, we don't have to know everything. So it's our job to do provocations and then do the research. So we talk a lot about technology and stuff in our class, and we use the word research because kids are capable with vocabulary. And so the next day we watched the Petridge Farm, like how they make them. And then we brought out goldfish again, and we drew on their paper towels, like their snack where they were eating, like a line, and they were sorting them, the ones that had smiles and eyes and the ones that didn't. And then that's a math concept, right? So like, which one has more? Count the ones with the eyes and the smiles, and count this one. Like, does one have more? Does one have less? And why their friends next to them, do they have the same amount? Does some of theirs have, so it's just like that. It just happened like authentically. And it was really interesting because I'm learning things that I didn't know that the goldfish don't all have eyes and smiles.
Me neither.
I'm just thinking about that.
But it is cool when stuff like that happens, and there is math, like you're saying, Brittany. They're making pizza and they're excited to be engaging with their families, but the measurement, the baking, the time, all that. I mean, there's so much math that happens behind the scenes, I suppose.
Yeah, we did a lot of cooking during COVID time too. When we were doing like online classes with the children, we did a lot of cooking and recipes, and then that we shared with the parents as well. It was interesting.
Something else we do with our families is we were sending home, due to COVID, we were sending home the math calendars. So these are just calendars that we're sending home that have a lot of different types of math activities that families can do at home with their children and siblings if they would like making Play-Doh that's, safe for children, or doing painting, different things that incorporate numbers, space, and spatial awareness, and all those great rhythms and rhymes and tempo and speed. And the families really seemed receptive to those handouts and really showed us pictures of them actually having those engaging moments with their children. So that's something that we really love to do.
That's go from school to home and then home to school is to share with pictures and kind of share their experience and how it went. That's a fantastic way to keep the engagement going and making it full circle. And you guys have shared some fabulous ideas and successes. Can any of you share that you faced in working in trying to engage your families or get the families to be involved in these activities, and how you met that challenge?
Well, it sounds like all Brittany's families were like, woo, woo.
Wow. I do want to say, though, not everything was a hit. I work with the youngest learners. So it was challenging when we're at home trying to do a lesson with children who aren't very used to screen time at all. We had the little babies. How do you get the attention of a little baby to stay online and learn? That was a challenge for me. I thought I would be capable to do that. I'm not going to say I'm mastering it, but we had to be really creative. I mean, I went from putting gadgets on my head to keep them in tune to Peekaboo on the screen. It's really hard to get those kids to draw them in while on the computer because, they like that face-to-face interaction with you. Something that we did was we have math totes that we would give to the families, and it had different materials like ramps and fun toys that, they can play with, books. So that way, when I'm playing with them on the computer, setting up an activity such as rolling a ball down a ramp, they can also have that tangibility and be able to do it with me while they're looking at me on the computer. So yeah, they may not get my, eye-to-eye contact because they can't really do that on the computer. But the parents, they were front loaded with the activities ahead beforehand. So they were able to still work with their children on the side and have those fundamental funness with them with those activities. So it was nice. So even though I didn't keep all my kids' attention on the screen, they could later go back and work with it with their family. So it was really fun for them.
I think.
Thank you, Brittany.
I'm not sure if we're going into the COVID question yet, but when you were saying like what's the challenges with parents understanding or engaging with math, I still find that a lot of parents have that mentality. They're getting ready for because we're in the preschool, so it's great that Brittany's here and Janet and I are on the preschool side, so we get the full spectrum of the children from 0 to 5. But like on our end, it's like they're going to be going to kindergarten in a year and a half, and they don't know their numbers, and they don't know how to write it, and they like that stress. So trying to teach, or not teach, but try to like enlighten the parents, like math isn't everything. Have them sort socks with you, do the laundry with you, put the silverware away, like after it gets out of the dishwasher or the dryer, like have them sort the silverware. Have that there is math. So I think it kind of is similar to the college students that are trying to teach math only through numbers and shapes, and then parents still thinking they have to have kindergarten readiness skills, as opposed to thinking holistically that kids also need to be socially, emotionally, physically, cognitively, and culturally sound before they head off to kindergarten, not that they just know their numbers and letters. So I think that's kind of a challenge, and we do a lot of education for our parents to try to explain that and the philosophy of our program, the holistic of they need to have all of those pieces before they go off to the big world,
Right. I mean, just from a developmental perspective, school readiness and kindergarten readiness are two separate things, and that could be a panel all over. Right.
So, and don't get me started on the TK push for all these young kids. TK, that's a whole.
Yeah, understood. So thank you, Brittany, for sharing your personal experience and like literally some of the strategies that you've used. And I would like to leave a little space for Janet or Shelley to share some of their strategies, or we can go on to the next question too. But if you have any other strategies for engagement, such as Brittany shared.
No, I'm super impressed with that though.
Yeah.
It's fun. And also because we have educators here, right? I'm sure in our audience that are listening too. I shared your story, Brittany, with our director, which sounds super cool, but it's also like, how do you motivate the staff to keep wanting to do that at night and get on Zoom and make pizzas with family after we've worked an entire day? So there's a lot of layers to your pizza. There's a lot of layers there,
I would say with the families too. Like, when they go home, it's their kind of dinner time, their like bedtime, shower time. How do we get them to kind of engage?
We had prizes, actually. So we do raffles. The families really love that. Oh, I get to go to this event and I get to be put into a raffle and I can win something. I mean, they really like that. So that was one thing, incentive that we used.
Yeah, definite sense of competition going on. Again, very, very fun. We're thinking about strategies and overcoming some challenges. Janet and Shelley, can you share a little bit about how did you include math opportunities in the different teaching environments and teaching delivery that we were all employing during COVID?
COVID.
So yeah, we had an extensive COVID experience here at the college because we still had to serve the college students. So they would watch us as non-participants, watch us interact. We actually had 8 different pods on the preschool side, and we did 8 sessions a week. We did Monday through Thursday. We did 2 a day. And but the math concepts, we were super intentional with our math concepts. And Janet was one of our stars with Janet in the kitchen. Do you want to talk about that a little bit? How much?
Yeah. So we did. We, as I mentioned earlier, we did share some recipes, and I would have like look for like activities and kind of brainstorm with the ladies that I was working back then to kind of come up with with an activity that obviously it contains math, and then it's engaging, and it's something that is accessible to every single one at home. It's not like something like a huge thing, like maybe 1 or 2 of them have access to it, but something that we can do. For example, we even did once I remember I was doing I was making a snack and we did a vote on it. So we use voting, we tallied it. Like, should we start with an apple or for example, do you want to do the apple one? Or should I use the banana one? So we started going off, we tallied them, they took a vote and we tally them. We showed, for example, this many children said banana, this many children said, for example, an apple. So we went based on their votes and we made that snack. We shared recipes, as you mentioned, Brittany, like we need more, we need half. I need to cut it in half, for example, or 1 scoop or 1 spoon, like put it in the oven. Don't forget to turn on the oven, for example, I don't know, let's say 350 degrees. As you mentioned, Brittany, again, like take a timer after, like, for example, 10 minutes, it's going to be ready. So whenever we are also shared the recipes with the parents. So if they want to do it later, because obviously they're not going to do it. They didn't do it right at the moment. So we shared the recipe so they were able to do it at home if they want to with their siblings, with their other family members, share the recipe. It was amazing. They would send us pictures or videos of their snacks. As well, and activities that they did at home throughout the COVID time, I would say.
We did. The other thing that was awesome in the kitchen that's totally equitable for every single child to do is have bowls. Like, so Janet did seriation with bowls, like what happened. And it was, like super cool, like small, big, medium, large. And then like, where do they go? So they're in seriation. So that was a great one too.
What else did we do? We did
just in the kitchen, or are we talking about in general, what, like math?
In general, yeah. We're interested in any of the opportunities that you were able to find, maybe particularly how you were able to include your parents.
We did a great activity that how many pennies would it take to sink this foil boat? I don't know if you guys have ever done that before or not, but it's really fun. And working on Zoom is challenging because we had to like do a lot of prep. Like, can you see the boat in the water where it's still up on the water? We talked. So then the kids did predictions. How many pennies do you think it'll take? And then Janet would like drop the pennies in the boat. They would count like how many, and then it would be like starting to go down. And then parents made their own boats at home and did it in the bathtub or did it in a tub of water, but made them out of foil. And then they sent us their results at home. So it took 8 pennies for Jonathan's and it took 14 pennies for Cecilia's to sink or whatever. And so they're counting, they're learning, they're doing projects with their parents, which is super important to get parents engaged in their child's learning. And then of course we had some of the super dads that started putting candle wax on it to put it together and they're taking it to another level, but that's still part of science, right? So that was cool.
We also did calendars. Like every session, we also did calendars. For example, the days of the week was what day was it? If today's, for example, Thursday, what day was it yesterday, or what day is going to be tomorrow? Like using the vocabularies like that. And we also did a lot of measuring and with scales. With one of the at-home activities that we did, it was for them to make a scale with their with a household item. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shelley. Yeah, it was a cloth. Yeah, it wasn't hanger. It was amazing to see like they made it with the string and hanger, and I think they used a bowl or like plastic cups, plastic hanger, and then to make their own scales as well. And we got amazing pictures and videos off of that too. And were you going to share about mystery boxes as well?
Oh, that's a great way to, and even Brittany, your kids, I'm sure, love boxes and what's inside, So we started this thing, just like, I have a mystery box, like, what's in it? Like, you have to listen. Can you hear anything? And then we'd give them clues. So Janet would give them clues, or whoever was doing the session, give them clues. So they have to listen and pay attention. And like, it makes noise. It doesn't make noise, whatever. So we would find literally like random objects that were related or unrelated, depending on what we were doing that week. And one time we did like one-to-one correspondence with that. So like Janet had 5 boxes, say, and I had 5 boxes. She would do box number with the number 1 on it. And sometimes we did them in order, like in sequence order. And sometimes I would do 7. And then we'd go, how many items do you think are in here? Like, there's 7, right? So then we would take them out and show them the 7 objects, count the 7 objects, and then put them back in the box. And then Janet would do number 3. So that was really cool. We also used a dice. We gave them a die. So we did subitizing on Zoom with them, and they had a die. Brittany, like you were saying, you sent home a math. What did you call it? A math tote?
Math tote.
We had an everything tote. It had art in it, dice in there, but it incorporated everything. But we would say to this session, bring your die, and then it
was based on our lesson plans, for example, that we had planned. Like, we sent out, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Shell. We sent out two different times material back that was based on activities and lesson plans that we have created for them. So they would have the same materials that we have at school, or most of the materials, because right. So that we kind of engaged, for example, as Shirley was mentioning.
So they love the die.
Great. You guys have all mentioned different things that you sent home, and because I know a lot of our participating are educators themselves, can you talk a little bit about the practicality, and maybe particularly with your totes, the practicality of keeping track of the materials and who has what, and getting them to and from school, and just supply maintenance, and how that worked for you, and how you made that work for your families?
Yes. Yeah, that could be a challenge, I can see. Just because we're in COVID, every time we get a tote back, we have to clean the materials. That can even be a job in itself, cleaning the materials, counting things. We know that not every crown is going to come back. We know that not every book is going to come back in tip-top shape like how we lent it out. We're aware of things that can happen at home with younger siblings, with the cat, with the dog, with the banana pudding that got on it. We're very aware of those different types of things that can happen. But it's okay. The whole purpose is so they can have these materials to learn. If we get them back, that's great. Then we can recycle them, clean them, use them again. If we don't get them back, we're not going to stress about it. We're just going to, replace those with, volunteered funding, or, different people put things in, donate things. So it is a challenge to write down each material, but just having it like on a spreadsheet, it's an easier way to do it. Put all the materials on a spreadsheet. That way, you know what's in each tote. Cause like even us, we have preschool and we have infant toddler. So we have like different totes for infant toddler versus the totes for the preschoolers. So getting those back, we use Learning Genie a lot to message our parents. Hey, I see, we like the tote back, or you could come pick it up. Let's set up a time so you can pick that up. Just, communicating, a lot of phone calls and communication.
And do you have a sense of how well that is going? Do you have a sense of, we get most, or it's been a real challenge? Do you have a sense?
We've been getting most of our things back. Our families have been wonderful with returning items. So we're very gracious for that. We get most of our things back. They know, like, okay, we give them the expectations of the tote, the kids and the parents. I mean, you are going to take care of your tote. You're going to love your tote. I mean, these are special treasures, keep them safe, and then bring them back so we can have some more learning at school. And the kids were very receptive. We had some parents even share with us like, oh, we were going to return this. And they were like, oh, my other beanbag's in the room. Let me go get it. Like the kids really wanted to return their items. So we were very appreciative of that. And like I said, there's a few things that we didn't get back, but that's okay.
That would happen in the classroom anyway. disappear, get broken. You know,
For sure.
I'm glad that
Brittany,
you've had this. Is there anything that you have started doing during COVID, such as more things sending home, that you're actually going to keep going? Anything that you have started that has proven to be beneficial for keep going?
Well, I just want to piggyback a little bit on one of the things, Brittany, when you were talking about teaching the children to respect materials. That's a big part of like who we are as a center. And Janet and I, when we're doing music classes with the children, it's like put your musical instruments back gently, so that they don't make it like we're not letting kids just throw them in, And so I think that's that's a key thing in life. Take care of the materials around you. So I love that you're doing that, and they will, right? And they are showing you, like even when they go back to the bean bag. The other thing, to answer your question, we have a summer calendar that's based on STEAM, right? Science, technology, engineering, and math, and we have concepts. And so twice a week, we're sending home like at-home activities. It's a school home connection for them to do, so that they can practice the learning. And I'm like, during July 4th, we're not doing the American flag, but we're going to make a community flag. And that, too, has a lot of math concepts in it, right? Each child's going to make a flag and talk about why that flag is important to them. And then one of the at-home activities, or homeschool community, we're changing the system. So is to go on a flag hunt, right, with your families. Like, how many flags can you find in your neighborhoods, in your communities? And that's counting, right? So they're going to come back and say, like, Nikel found 6 flags and Zariah found 40, and so to get them out in the community looking and counting for flags and paying attention to things. So that's one thing that we started during Zoom that we're continuing to do.
Another thing for us, I'm sorry, who was talking? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just inviting you to also share.
Oh, right on time. Okay, another thing that we're doing that we really enjoy now is the technology piece to what happened during COVID. I'm not tech savvy, or I could say I wasn't tech savvy before. I feel like I got a new PhD in technology now. No. So all these platforms like Zoom and Teams and Learning Genie, and there's just so many Google Classrooms. There's so many platforms now that we can use and explore with our families and with our staff team. Our meetings are a lot better because, we couldn't always all leave to go to a meeting. Now it's like, oh, you're at home and you're at work. We can still have this meeting. So, technology is great. So that's something that we're continuing. I noticed that my parent-teacher conferences have been great because that's an option now. We used to do all in-person parent-teacher conferences, and now it's like, oh, you're at work and you have a lunch break, you can't get here. Would you like to set up an online meeting? Yes, we can do that. They love it. The families are really enjoying it, and we're getting a lot accomplished because we have that two-way communication with our families.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a sentiment that I have heard quite a lot, is that some things are actually improved with the ability to do things online, such as this is much better attended, like that. So that's been a universal response that we've been hearing. So anybody else have anything they wanted to add about new opportunities or new ideas that have come up before we move on? Janet, I thought maybe you might be starting.
I think, Shell, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't we started using Radio Rosie for COVID during COVID time? And then we were still using it. There are like great information, great resources for the parents. We send out videos, like I would say weekly, like maybe 2-3 videos for the parents to see. Like there are either activity videos that or some information for the parents about social emotional, about reading, about school readiness, which is great. The parents were very excited and very happy. You can see who's opening the document, who's following, who's like, it's amazing. Yeah.
There's a little more accountability knowledge on the get to and stuffing things in backpacks and on the sign-in sheets. In our last couple of minutes, panelists, anything that you have learned from your experiences during the last couple of years, or anything you've learned just trying to be more purposeful and, Shelley, to your point, holistic about, intentional about your lesson planning and getting math infused in things? Anything that you've learned that you'd like to share with our listeners?
I think
One thing that I'm sorry.
Go.
One thing that I read, it was like recently, I think we were doing, Shelly and I were talking, and then I was like doing some research, I would call it. And then a sentence, I don't remember from where, but a sentence popped in like in my mind, and I have it written somewhere. It says, teach math vocabulary as naturally as you would introduce food, animal, and toys. It's,
good.
I don't know, it's a great concept. I don't know. Yeah, you don't need to necessarily, like as Shelly mentioned, like have them sit down, do specific, like very specific,
like you're gonna do
math.
the 7.
Yes.
Let's pick 7 objects, include
Yeah.
7 objects on, like, just do it like holistically. And Janet, I was gonna say the exact thing. Yeah, teach vocabulary as naturally as you would any other thing. And then like using words like one-to-one correspondence, number sequencing, a sense of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with
A
shape.
lot of things happening in the sandbox too, because we have water fountain by the sandbox, and then it's outside of the sandbox, so the children are getting like ramps or tubes trying to get the water into the sandbox. Like, how can you make it longer? Or is it like steady enough? Can you hold, for example, can you hold it up? How can you hold it up? Do you need the for example, is your bucket full? Is it weight? Because sometimes they put so much water in it. It's a huge bucket. They can't even move it. So it's heavy. Like, okay, what do you need to do? What can you do? Like, if you want to move it to the sandbox, they'll bring the wheelbarrow, or they ask some of their friends to come and kind of help them to carry it to the other side. Dumping, pouring, adding water into their buckets or in the sandbox.
Yeah, Janet, that was great. To piggyback off of what she said, just give your children that time to have that natural growth when it comes to mathematical concepts. Sometimes we're so like into our lesson plan or our strict, we're going to do A, B, and C today, that we lose sight of what it's all about. And that's their learning. That's stemming from their curiosity. So just for them to have that time to flourish, like you were talking about, is this too heavy, or what can I do to make it longer? Give them time instead of rushing that experience. Let's say, what else can we do?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pause. How does that even happen? Giving them time to actually like make a project out of it and really explore that concept of heavy, full, weights, tempo, speed, all these different things that they're naturally picking up on themselves.
I think to piggyback off Brittany, we're just going to go ding, ding, ding. So what I love, and again, being a college lab or child development lab school too, is open-ended questions. They're very hard. Like Brittany just said, how does that happen? Or like when Janet's saying they can't get the water all the way there because they need to add one more, tube at the end. And we know that, but not fixing it for them.
Yeah.
Like asking those questions and getting them to think and problem solve, I think is key. And that's a big, huge part of math. Right. So
in life.
Yeah. Well, thank you all very much for your time and your thoughtful responses and sharing all of the good work that you're doing. We have got just a couple of seconds left here in our session. I would like to invite anybody to put any questions, comments they have into the chat, and these comments from the chat will be gathered after the event and share them with various presenters and panelists and get them routed to the right places and people. So if you have anything throw into the chat. And in the meantime, again, thank you all so much for your time and thoughtful responses today.
Well, thank you
all for coming.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Have a
Thank
good rest of
you.
your symposium day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah.